I'm Jim Muehlhausen, author of the 51 Fatal Business Errors and How to Avoid Them. And I want to talk to you about fatal error number 50, playing the blame game. I remember walking in on a client one time. He was in a retail business and he just screamed, "Why won't they just do what I say?" Nothing goes as planned in business, right? Everything goes a little bit wrong. Your people almost always disappoint you, especially if you nitpick at their efforts. Who is to blame is in fact the wrong question. Why is this happening is the right question. Finding fault with who is easy, and it's maybe even lazy. This situation is all messed up because Bill's an idiot is oversimplistic and a little too easy, isn't it? What's wrong with your systems that cause this problem? Ask yourself, is there anything I could have done procedurally that would have mitigated this? Sorry to break it to you, it's almost always that you could have done something to mitigate this, which of course means Bill's not quite the idiot yet. Fix the systems and you will fix the problem. Put different people into the bad system and you're going to get the same result as if you had good people in a bad system. Think about this. How about we go to McDonald's and I'm going to take your people and I'm going to plug them into McDonald's who has good systems. How are they going to do even though they don't know the business? They're going to do okay, right? How about we take those McDonald's people, plug them into your system? You know how well that's going to go. Being a CEO is the toughest job in the world because the buck always stops with you. Directly or indirectly, everything is your fault because you're in control of every aspect of your business, even if you're pretending that you're not. I have a little rule. You can't control how an employee behaves or the specifics of what they do, but we do have the power to control the environment that they operate in. You can't control what they do, but you can control the environment that they operate in. Translation, you have no control over whether your employees are going to behave the way that you want. All you can do is set up an environment that encourages or discourages them to do what you want to do. There's a lot of examples of this. But let's just say, for instance, that tardiness drives you nuts. You can't stand it. So you could create a policy that if an employee is late more than one time in a month, they're fired. Now, at my company, I don't think I would have had any employees, but the point is tardiness would drop dramatically. They would be forced to change their behavior. Now, we're going to ignore the fallout like having to pay more, massive firings, etc., but it would in fact change behavior simply by you changing the environment that people operate in. However, think about all the examples that we could do to change the environment that your business currently operates in. Here's another example. How about the Pike Place Fish Market in Seattle? It's famous from the book Fish Stories. The market has a reputation to be kind of a fun place to work. So let's say that Grumpy Gus goes and applies to work there and gets a job. My guess is that he would not fit into the culture and he would either have to quit or snap into line and become more of a fun person. This is the power of a good corporate culture working on an employee, that they've created a fun environment and he's either going to snap into it or not snap into it. What's the bottom line? Focus your time and energy on creating a work environment that causes employees to excel rather than complaining about your employees' dumb behaviors. You do have control over what they do. It's just you cannot control them. You can only control the environment. I hope you've enjoyed this error. I'll look forward to speaking to you on the next one.